Alright, let's see. We
I
got
don't.
the actual gear this time.
Yeah, we got the good stuff now, including that pretty book. I love that book. They did such a good job on it.
And the good thermometer.
Yeah.
What are you
Good
talking
one.
about?
I'm gonna show you what the thermometer is good. The thunder agrees with me.
I don't know. I think that's a sign from God telling you that's a bad thermometer.
Yeah, even though I'm a fan of the thermometer, I kind of agree with Pink on that one. The thunder suggests outrage.
You're
or
stupid.
At least denial.
Kind of turned a little bit into Bill Cosby there, though. That reminded me of a Norm Macdonald clip I saw recently. Have any of you guys ever seen the clip of Norm Macdonald on Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars? Which I hate Seinfeld, so I don't watch much of it, but I did see this clip.
I have not.
So, I guess the Bill Cosby stuff was relatively recent, right?
You mean the general, the rape accusations, all that, you mean?
Yeah, and while he's in the car with Seinfeld, Norm Macdonald brings up, you know, I was talking with Patton Oswalt the other day, and Patton says to me, you know what really offends me about the Bill Cosby stuff? Is the hypocrisy. And I said, really? Because what offends me about it is the rape.
I miss
it's
old
getting
Norm.
cold.
Right, so I press V to spirit box, right?
Yes.
But
Alright.
we might have found the room though. What, Pink? Where do you think the room might be?
I went upstairs and had cold breath in the immediate landing, the
It's
top
done
of the
that?
stairwell.
It's
It's
haunted the landing
always
before.
right. It's done that for us several times now. Let me check temps. Temps are not unusual for me, but they're not warm either. 42.
Ayo, do you hear me?
I'm sure he'll respond to that.
Speak up if you're down to party.
Holla if you hear me.
Ghost, holla. I'll wait to tell the
I
story till we
might
find
have found
the
the
room.
room.
Okay.
There's a tube of toothpaste on the floor of the bathroom, and I'm getting cold breath, so I think it's in here.
Alright.
Toothpaste?
Toothpaste.
I'll step out so you
where
guys
is
can
the
find me.
bathroom?
Over here.
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
here it is.
Damn
I
them.
also see your breath. 42. I've gotten 2 rooms now that are 42. I'll keep checking. 38. This is the room. The room never drops below 40. I mean, rather, the room will always drop below 40.
EMF 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
The hell was that?
What'd you hear?
I heard somebody say nice.
I heard that too.
That was
The
me.
fuck was...
You sounded distant and not you.
Yeah, it didn't sound like any of us.
No.
It
Is
sounded
that
like...
UV?
It sounded like the world's like... It sounded like generic, like, TV ad person.
Me.
Or
You. Whatever.
Yo, holla if you hear me.
I
I honestly
imagined...
thought for a second that straight edge
Let me
Steve
know
had
if you're
joined
down
in.
with the
He was
big
just
bad booty
quiet.
daddy.
I imagined it, like, I pictured in my head a, like, skinny white guy in, like, a blue button-up shirt and khakis.
Just
With,
generic white guy.
Like, clean-shaven.
Riding.
Ghost riding.
That's weird.
In other words, it
I
sounded
didn't
like...
notice.
It is weird. I totally
fuck?
thought the same thing. What?
I heard
what,
it
Alex?
again.
This time I didn't.
What?
It was more muffled this time, like...
Eddie, say something real quick.
Are you here?
Yeah, he sounds normal now.
He sounds muffled to me. What was that?
All I can tell you is the first time I definitely got the same thing you did. I can't
He's
explain
into
it. It was
ghost
really weird.
form.
Yeah.
In real life. While we continue to check for evidence, still 43 degrees, by the way. It's going up and down between about
Alright.
40.
Nobody brought any UVs up
Are
there.
you here?
That's
I'll
me.
go grab some.
I've got some right now.
I always try to hold off on UV until we know the room, because I don't want to waste the
Yeah.
salt.
First trip is the ghost room finder stuff, and then the second trip is
Are
the
you
most immediate
close?
ghost identifier stuff. Are you a ghost? Is that what you said?
Are you close?
Wha-
But close
Why
you
are
close?
you dead?
Yeah, that would have been funny, actually.
Wait,
Are you a ghost?
Addy, the spirit box won't work while the lights are on. It might not work if other people are in the room.
I'll check right now. They will only work
holla
alone.
if you hear me.
Okay, it won't listen to you if you're if there's someone else in the room, Addy. It'll only listen to you if you're alone.
And it also won't respond to complete nonsense.
It's only me. It turned on the light.
Okay, it's not Mare then. Mare won't turn on the light.
That's one down.
It's writing again.
More ghost riding.
I can hear that. That
I
was
got
a level 10
very
event,
brief,
by the way.
like,
Smiling shade or
I don't
something
know
else.
what I got.
All right. Leave so I can spirit box and die promptly.
Only if you ask it serious questions, though. Otherwise, it's just a complete waste of everyone's
All
time,
right.
including yours. I mean, I'm not
May
trying
you
to be a
of
jerk.
Frankish descent.
Are you a racist?
I
Are
need
you
my
here?
parabolic. I think I dropped it in the sink. Oh, there it is.
Could you imagine that the ghost responds yes, and then only kills Addie and Pink because they're playing the black characters? Doesn't touch you or me, Mike.
Yeah.
It would be even funnier to me if, in addition to saying yes,
UV,
it also threw in a
UV.
slur as well. UV. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
insert
what?
racist comment here, and then
I don't
kills
think
them.
there's anything you wouldn't find funnier with the addition of a slur.
I find slurs hilarious. I really do. Every one of them. Cracker's funny. I honestly find the N-word funny. The old ones, like, I
heard...
like... Yeah, go ahead.
I've been reading a book lately that says that Cracker is actually older than America, that it goes back to the English-Scottish border.
I've heard a lot of mixed things about that term, and no one can seem to identify exactly where or when or why it came about. So I'd honestly be willing to accept any explanation at this point.
Like, the common explanation I always heard was whip cracker, but
yes,
what I saw was like claiming that it goes back to like 1600s era Scotland and referred to wisecracker.
How would that be derogatory, though? In what way would that denigrate black people?
Why?
Cracker
doesn't denigrate black people.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. That's completely opposite. I don't know what I'm
I would
thinking.
assume that the average black person now uses it to mean whip cracker.
I would think so too, because even under the Scottish term or the Scottish parameters that you were laying out, I don't know why that would be derogatory either. You're a wisecracker, so therefore you're bad?
Well,
question mark?
Well, smartass can definitely be seen as an insult.
I guess
like,
maybe just
modern with the correct tone. Smartass says like, "Oh yeah, you got your wisecracks, but you don't actually have anything to say, do you?" Right?
Maybe. Yeah, I could see that.
Cracker in the Scottish way is in reference to Hortec, meaning that white people are stale and old. I guess. Like, did you know?
Historically speaking, black people are older.
Did you know that they found Hortec from the Civil War that is still edible?
I would believe that.
Yeah,
depending on what it's made out of.
Like,
well, some stuff like honey, I guess, never decomposes.
Yeah, honey is a wonder substance, which is part of why it sucks that bees are dying.
Yeah, you're correct. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about the bees dying and how we need to fix that. And I love bees, so I'm trying to do my part.
Yeah.
I think part of why Morgan Freeman doesn't do movies anymore is because now he just devotes a lot of his time to fighting the death of bees.
Oh, is that actually true? Is he really big on that?
What a legend.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman does at the very least fund and run an apiary.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff coming from bees dying. Lots of like agricultural and like life cycle stuff, like circle of life wilderness shit.
I have
stuff
circled.
Somebody else could. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, are we already done? Did we miss?
Yes, it's mining.
The mining.
What did we? I was there for the EMF and the ultraviolet. What else did we get?
Ghost
writing.
Yep.
Oh, I just wasn't putting it all together. I had all the evidence right there, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. All right then, mining it is circled.
Yes.
Is everyone ready? I'll do it since Alex is bending.
Yes.
I am ready.
Okay, Alex is bending it like Beckham, which is one of the stupidest movie titles I've ever heard. Put Keira Knightley on the map though, so I'm fine with that.
Alex, have you seen Bailey's model from 2K22?
I guess
22?
I probably have, but aren't you making
2K22,
reference to 2K24?
where's my mind? 2K24.
I was gonna say, I wanted to make sure, yeah.
2K24, yeah, it is 2024 now.
Not only have I seen it, I have seen Bailey's reaction on Twitter of "What the fuck?"
Oh, it was awful. That's funny.
It's awful. we're talking like Booker 2013 levels. It's fucking
I
bad.
told you that they'd forget her ass. I just didn't think they'd forget her hair as well.
Okay, curiously enough, I can't hit the next button.
You cannot
Your
hit the
game is
next
cursed.
button.
I can either.
What the fuck?
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
selectively making problems here.
Okay, I'm going to close my copy of Phasmophobia and I'm going to start back up.
You might need to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Me and Pink haven't had any issues yet.
I'll try that as well.
Pink and I are
OBS will-
superior to you guys.
OBS will deal with this just fine, I'm sure.
That's a surprise.
While you guys are doing that, that gives me a moment to tell my Norm Macdonald joke. If you can you guys spare a minute for me? It's kind of a long joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I can proceed this by saying, have you guys ever heard him do the Professor of Logic joke? Because that's what this is.
No.
Okay, all right, then bear with me. This is spoken as Norm is saying it, so I will do it the same way. So I moved into a new neighborhood, and I decided I want to meet some neighbors or whatever. So I go knock on my neighbor's door, and I say, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Mike." And the other guy's like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. You're new in the neighborhood." I say, "Yeah. I just figured I'd talk to people, see what's going on. What do you do?" And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm a professor of logic over at the university." I say, "Well, professor of logic? I never heard of that. How's that work?" And the guy said, "Well, it's a lot of like statistics and syllogies and whatever. It's kind of complicated. But here, let me give you an example. Do you own a doghouse?" I say, "Yeah." The guy says, "Oh, okay. Well, then that means you own a dog." "Yeah." "Okay. Well, then that means, let me guess, you probably have kids." Yeah, I actually do. Funny that you'd say that." The guy says, "Okay. Well, yeah. Then tell you what. Then that means that you're probably married, right?" "Yeah." "And therefore you're a straight man, right?" "Yeah." "Okay, so then just by you telling me that you have a doghouse, I was able to discern that you are a straight married man with children, just from you saying that you have a doghouse." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's actually pretty interesting that you made all those inferences." The guy says, "Yeah, that's what it's like to be a professor of logic." So I say, "Cool, pretty neat. I'm gonna remember that." So a couple days later, I go to wait at a bus stop, and the guy comes by, and he's waiting for the bus too, and it's very frustrating. The bus is taking a while to arrive, and the guy starts smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, hey, you waiting for the bus too?" And the guy says, "Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting around. Usually the bus comes around by about the time I'm done smoking, so let's wait and see." The guy smokes his cigarette, the bus doesn't show up, and I say, "Oh wow, so much for your theory, huh? The bus never showed up." And the guy says, Yeah, it doesn't work all the time." So we continue to wait, and the guy says, "So, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I just moved into the neighborhood, and I talked to one of my neighbors, and it was really interesting. The guy said that he was a professor of logic." And the guy says, "Well, I never heard of that." And I said, "Yeah, I never did either. That was really interesting." I talked to the guy, and I say, "What's that mean?" And the guy told me that, well, it's a bunch of syllogisms and weird details and inferences and all that. And it's kind of hard to explain. But the guy told me an example, so let me try it on you. Let me see if it works the same way. "Do you have a doghouse?" The guy says, "No." So I say, "Oh, so that means you're one of them gays."
In the middle of the joke, I realized that I've actually heard it.
Yeah, it really stands out when you know it. But yeah, it's I'd never heard it before, so I thought it was pretty great. Yeah. I mean, obviously it speaks for itself. But imagine being that guy. Do you own a doghouse? No. Oh, then you're gay, huh?
Yeah.
What? And then of course it's got the other
That's
layer of you got the whole professor of logic thing wrong by jumping to that conclusion. It obviously shows you didn't understand. So yeah, it's good. I like that joke. What were you gonna say, Eddie?
I mean, the best part is that's just how the internet works.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, this
yeah.
was before the internet
Actually,
became big, but
not
yeah,
even the internet. Mike,
people.
when I was when I was in kindergarten, I don't remember how old I was. I was probably like, I don't know, 5, 7, something. I don't know. I don't
All right.
remember ages. Whatever. In kindergarten, one of the kids called me gay because I had red socks.
That's elementary
That's a new one,
schoolers.
right? Yeah, when I was a kid,
It
I was
wasn't even
called
that. It
gay
was
because I was
kindergartners.
skinny.
Oh, here in the States, kindergarten is in elementary school.
Yes. Is it not? Oh wait, let me make sure I joined in properly.
Looks like
Are we all
everything's
here?
good.
Let me. It's hard for me to tell because everyone was in front of the cork board or whatever. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it looks like we're all in. Are we still using my equipment? On my screen, it looks like yes.
Yeah.
We're okay. Then I'm ready
I
whenever
think
you guys
everything's
are.
good to go, so I'll ready up.
Okay.
Okay, now let's hope the
All right. I
Okay,
love
for
it.
restricted
Oh, it's the
version.
restricted one. This one's tiny.
Okay.
This actually, I think we've only gotten this like twice. This one really shows up very
This is,
rarely.
I think, our third time playing on this map altogether.
At best, yeah.
This is a much smaller version of the regular Asylum map, Addy, that has several doors locked and just unopenable or covered up by debris or bookcases.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a quarter of the regular size.
Yeah, it's absurd.
And it's weird that it still shows you the map of the big one, though. It's
Yeah.
like they show you this big, like, oh no, it's gonna be this big thing again. No, it's like 3 hallways. It's pretty small.
Yep.
And once again, Pink shows up with me first. So this is interesting. I guess this is kind of a gauge as to whose internet is fastest? Question mark? Computer?
I think
I don't
it's
know
a
what it is.
multitude of things. I think I lag behind you guys because I have it installed on a hard drive instead of a solid state drive.
Oh, that's probably why. This is my first computer with an SSD. I didn't know how they worked, but apparently they're just. I guess they're just like the difference between a USB and a hard disk. I guess.
I couldn't tell you. I'm dumb.
It seems to me that solid state drives are like perhaps a little bit less space efficient in exchange for being much faster at loading.
Oh, okay, that might be because recently I looked up the SSD on my computer, and when I looked it up, people were saying, "Well, I have room to add a second one," so that does imply physical space issues.
Okay, let's see.
It does load fast though. Cyberpunk for me, actually pressing the begin game button and the game actually kicking me into action is 8 seconds.
Oh,
Literal
yeah,
8 seconds. Yeah, that's it used to be 30. I used to time it.
Me pressing the begin game button and getting kicked out is immediate.
Yeah.
No loading required.
It's
Take
quick
that.
to get rid of you. It'd be funny if the game said that too while you're waiting. Take that, fucker. Thanks for playing, asshole.
It gives you like a Windows 98 information prompt. It says take that, and the only thing you can press is OK.
Yeah.
I can't help but think it's funny that you guys referenced Windows 98, whereas you guys weren't even alive for Windows 95, were you?
No, but growing up, my parents used a really old computer.
Oh, so you're familiar with it then? You've interfaced with that particular.
I couldn't tell you what Windows it was, but I know the old Windows references certainly.
Yeah, that was the good old days. I remember when Macs used to be things that you.
XP.
What's it? Oh, well, XP was good though. XP was a really, really good operating system. I think it's like still the favorite one, like in terms of like user votes and so forth.
It's definitely the favorite one in India.
That's kind of sad, yeah, because that's like 4 generations behind now. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still very popular well after. I mean, like even after they were on like Windows 10, I think still like 30% of people are still using XP.
Let me see. I'm checking the church. Let's see what cursed object we got tonight. We got the voodoo doll.
Oh, you're already in there now.
Why can I not pick up this crucifix? Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna hit the fuse
box. I'm sitting here going back and forth trying to figure out. I don't know what extra item to bring in. With 4 people now, I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know exactly what I should bring in besides my normal.
I'm just bringing in. I'm bringing in spirit box.
Bullshit.
I'm bringing in microphone, and I'm bringing in.
I have a bunch of random crap dropped at the doorway. By the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost just. Yep, lights on. Oh, really quick, by the way, guys. Pink, you'll be able to see this. No one else will. But did you guys ever notice this?
No, but I'm not gonna stop touching this bell every time I walk by now.
Right? You can make it go ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong. There you go. That was a nice one. Good long melodic tone. Dong.
We still have access to the rear part of the asylum, which is unfortunate because it's quite large. Well, it'd be fortunate during a hunt, but unfortunate for the rest of the investigation.
I don't think that I knew that area back there was still available. I thought that pretty much all of that was blocked off, but I guess not.
I'm running around back here. If I've managed to clip through something, then I was gonna say. Well, folks, I'd be invincible to the ghost. Low temps, 37 way in the back in like a laundry room. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and get
there. Out of the room.
Yeah, you're gonna want to.
I'm bad when it comes to getting back in the back of this area, but this is the smaller one. Let's see. 35 degrees.
Why are the footsteps so loud in this map?
I noticed that
too. I don't remember it being like this.
The acoustics are really good in this map.
Yeah.
Let's see, book. There we go.
Oh, I see you.
Hello there.
Oh yeah,
it's actually kind of neat because this is the first time we've got the favorite room being
that
in
is
the rear.
true.
So it's also kind of, while it's annoying that we have to track all this way, it is nice that it's far away from the truck, so we don't need to worry about getting fucking killed from the jump. Like,
I suppose that's also true, yeah.
the further the room is from the truck, the further the haunted room is from the truck, the more we get to be able to still come into place even when the ghost is hunting, you know?
Yes.
So by
Like
the way,
Oh, ghost
oh,
event already.
ghost event.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Why is
Damn
he croaking like a frog?
It was a very croaky ghost. I wanted to get a picture and I failed. Eddie, were you gonna ask me something?
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Remember how when I turned on adaptation, it turned everything into lava?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I got to know why that is.
Oh, good. What happened?
So, adaptation is not supported on integrated video cards. If you try to turn it on, it just turns everything to lava. This is a known thing.
Oh, I wouldn't have assumed it was a video card thing. I guess that does make sense, though.
Our
I
sanity
guess
is really good.
Should I spirit box then?
Might as well.
Might as well. Yeah, you're in the room all alone. So
Where's
Just
the
make sure you turn
where's
off
that
the light.
bitch?
where's the what?
Did you
Never mind,
call the
I found
ghost a bitch?
it. Yes.
I'm bringing in salt in the UV.
Are you
V.
here?
I'm bringing in both dots and an
Now,
Wake
EMF
up,
reader.
motherfucker.
I love Rush.
I love that. I do not. I love that everyone's going crazy on the bell now that I've pointed it out. It's fun.
English motherfucker. Do you speak it?
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah.
Say what again? Say what one more. No, I can't remember the bit.
One of the funniest scenes
I
in The
dare you.
Wire
I
is-
double dare you,
Are you
motherfucker.
here?
Say what one more time. I know the whole.
Are you the laundromat?
Are you the laundromat?
Are you the laundromat? The ghost is the room. I'm sure there's movies and
Ghostwriting.
media like that. Ghostwriting, nice.
You are the laundromat.
Oh no, the weakest link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Are you Demon?
Are you Devin or Demon?
Demon.
Are you the man?
How are you
Do they
doing?
still
Becky
call
Lynch.
Becky Lynch the man? Is that still a thing?
Yes.
It's
that was
Oh, I think that's one
Probably.
of the
It's
dumbest
Becky Lynch.
things ever in history.
Once you get a nickname, you probably don't drop it.
I know, as far as WWE is concerned, that one's just so fucking dumb. I heard a ghost hiss all the way in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we set up a sound sensor at some point, one of us did.
Yo,
Someone
I asked
must.
if it's Becky Lynch and I got a response. I didn't hear
He's
it, but
very
I got a
active.
response.
I heard that, eh? That's funny.
He's
And
like a
yes,
small-
she is very active.
UV.
UV,
Lots of
baby.
UV.
Yes. Everything's
So, UV
Right.
ghostwriting. Do we
Demon's
get
still on
anything
the
else?
table.
Leave so I can check the spirit box again.
Again?
There
Let me check
won't be.
temps.
It'll be temps, spirit box, or EMF.
Are you here?
Light's still on and we're still in here, Addy.
Ah.
Oh, do we
You
have
know his
EMF
advice
set
on.
up in here?
I have one in
fuck,
my
we can
hand.
check
There's
that from
another
the
one in the truck. Yeah. Well, I'm bringing one in anyway. I'll be in there in person. I
Okay,
think
me
the
and
other.
Pink are out of the room.
All right.
Okay.
Just to
Oh, no,
confirm,
did I
are you
drop
Becky
my-
Lynch?
Did I drop my
Are
flashlight?
you Becky Lynch?
Go starting again.
Somebody
Are
didn't
you
have.
here?
Somebody didn't have a headlamp on for whatever that's worth.
Are you here?
What an idiot. Who would do such a thing?
Are you friendly? Are you Armenian?
Specifically, that's one of the things they programmed an answer for. Odd. Oh, I heard it.
Guy.
Eddie wasn't even asking anything that time.
Okay, from the fucking lobby of the asylum, I heard distantly from the spirit box.
Yeah.
That was, why is it so loud?
So that's another poltergeist.
Yes, it is. Apparently, in this map, everything the acoustics, all the noises are pumped up to higher volume. I've noticed. I mean, the footsteps do, as Pink pointed out, they're super loud. They sound like you're like running angrily, like stomping your feet. Like, well, I'm telling. I'm gonna get my way.
Bitch.
I don't get why he replied to whether it was Becky Lynch or not though.
Yeah.
I would assume that's coincidence, but I'm probably wrong.
Definitely.
Did you leave the voodoo doll for me to get a picture, or did you grab it? Knowing you grabbed it, didn't you?
I
No,
left
you left
it.
it. Good deal. Good deal.
That's not one I'd take back to the truck. It's kind of garbage.
Really? Well, you always. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was gonna say you always take the Ouija board, but no, the Ouija board actually has a lot of purposes.
Ouija board is pretty good. Tarot deck is pretty good.
Can we both ring that?
All right, I'm in the truck.
Holy Jesus God! Somebody else get in here!
We have to all 4 of us hit the spell at the same time.
Give me a sec. I'm currently lagging.
Oh, and the voodoo
I'm
doll's
running.
freaking out!
I'm running.
Sounds like we're like tapping out like old Morse code.
Good Lord.
I think
I
we
can't
reached
find-
the peak.
I can't find the thing Pink's head is in it.
Yeah, Pink's eating the bell.
Why aren't you?
Move your mouse up a little bit. Step away from it a little bit.
You
There you
are
go.
right in it. There we go.
Oh, good Lord. Pink, you're a little too close.
I
Just a little
can't
bit.
back up any further. Shut up.
You were inside it. Yeah!
This is like physically impossible.
I hope that the ghost just comes and drop kicks us.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Doesn't even kill us. It just kicks us all out of the door directly. Like, we all go flying through the truck, our heads sticking through the side. Like some
by
Looney
the
Tunes shit.
For whatever it's worth, on the way
Why
out
is
of the
ghost
door.
singing?
Yeah,
What
on the way out of
the-
the door, I decided to try just for shits and giggles because I was the last one towards the door. The voodoo
Oh,
doll,
hunt?
yeah, I immediately went to the hunt. But I'm safe. I'm not even seeing the ghost. Yeah, it was the very
Oh,
first
it's the
one.
other side of the fucking building. It's not gonna
Right,
get that far.
right. I should be okay. It would have to make a beeline for this room, and it probably still wouldn't make it. So I
Is
turned
it a
out
hunt?
okay.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
hunt. Yeah, he
Yeah,
triggered a hunt
if
with the
you-
voodoo doll.
Yeah. Which means that I'm safe now to open when the door gets open. I can do all the other pins just for fun. Okay, the light went out. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Okay,
it
hunt's
always-
over. Yeah.
It always turns off the lights at the end of a hunt, I think.
Oh, it does.
I believe so.
You've probably said
I
that, and I
think
just
so.
didn't remember.
So
Okay.
one of the things, one of our objectives is find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF reader. From across the room, I read that as fuck with evidence.
Fuck with evidence. Get the ghost to fuck with evidence.
The ghost
No, just
put
make up
that
evidence.
challenge there. Sabotage your teammates.
Yeah.
All right, what's my sanity?
Oh, let me check.
Wow, actually not as. Oh
Wait,
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 yeah, I
wait,
was
wait,
looking at the wrong one. Yeah, I'm in a different spot this time
Yeah,
because we
15.
switched. Yeah, I was looking at the first one because I was the host.
Oh my.
Yeah, it definitely went low.
I'm going to eat
I-
this pill bottle.
I'll take some pills too, because why not? Wait, unless we have a challenge. Oh, we do. Oh no, Alex, you fucked it up. We
Fuck.
might have gotten that
Oh,
challenge.
yeah.
All right, whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna go sit in the. Well, we actually do. We haven't got evidence of the paranormal with an EMF. Did anyone ever actually grab an EMF?
I went in there with
No.
one. Oh, I still have it.
I've got-
You know what? I didn't go in because Eddie was doing the ghost call, and he got a signal, so I left.
Okay, just so I don't explode when I go to take this EMF back there, Mike, would you mind do a little bit of drugs?
I can, although it's going to take us a while to get back to that threshold again.
We
And
can
when as
sit in
low
the
as
dark.
because the voodoo doll. I mean, that's fine if you're willing. No, I'm
I'll go
fine
sit in
with
the
it.
dark now.
It sucks
Okay.
that it sucks that I'm not recording so that y'all can actually hear me again. But like the way that that we got the spirit box signal was also very funny because I pressed V to start talking and the ghost was just like, motherfucker, shut up.
Cease.
It would be funny if not only, well, maybe not funny so much as terrifying, but if ghosts were like undeniably real and they were just mean, like they
Yeah.
swore at you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, like imagine a cranky
Um.
old lady, right?
Oh, that'd be awful.
Like it's throw mama from the train, her, right?
I have to say my favorite line again. Big old bastards.
He doesn't have any friends.
It reminds
Oh,
me.
that's my other favorite. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, what? How does it go? I'm sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
need
put
to
an
cut you off.
EMF
To do
in this side of the
my
room. You
bit.
put an EMF in the other side of the room. They'll go off on their own. We don't need to man them
They
personally.
should. Yeah, that's fine. I'll drop it. Yeah. Who the hell are you? I'm Owen's friend. Oh, it doesn't have a friend. That's because he's shy. No, he's not. He's fat and he's stupid.
Yeah.
As if that's mutually exclusive. He can't be shy and stupid. No, no. I know he's not shy because he's fat and stupid. He can't be shy.
Okay, we've done this. Now let's go to the front lobby and sit in the dark with Pink.
Yeah. Oh,
Ghost event.
I was gonna say, well, I'm being
Not
hunted.
the
I'm
default.
dead, but no, it's just a ghost event, which is good. We can use that right now.
Yeah.
I have nothing else in my hand. I have no other evidence, so it's not gonna matter. Like you said, if we go in the lobby, we're perfectly fine. It's not gonna get us.
I'm gonna turn
I
off
was
my
the guinea
headlamps
pig.
just to make sure.
I do the same.
Wow, that really does make a difference. Although,
Shit.
so does the lighting.
Yeah. Okay, now let's just turn off. Yeah, let's just turn off the lights in the lobby and. The
Let's
lights
sit
in
and
the
have
lobby
like
are
a
on.
yeah.
Pink, you've been sitting in the light this whole time, brother.
No, I have not. I just got
He's
out.
over in the. Is that you over there in the corner? That was funny.
Yeah,
Over to the dark side.
I was over in the
Embrace
room
darkness.
adjacent to the main hallway.
Ah, okay. So that
Speaking
was
of
you in the
shit,
corner losing your religion then.
Yes.
speaking of embracing the darkness, Kingdom Hearts is on sale for like $20.
Oh no.
That's actually a lot higher than
Are
I
they?
think it'd be. Isn't that game like 20 years old?
Nowadays they
It's
package it with
It's
like 5 or
the-
6 other games.
Yeah, it's like should be
Oh.
the anthology
it's
that
not
has all however many numbers there are at this point.
There's
Like,
like
at a
four,
at a
right?
certain
it's not
point,
all
I
of the
think they've
games.
started selling like packages of fucking 9 Kingdom Hearts games together.
Yes, they have.
Are
But
there
it's
actually
not.
that many?
Yes,
Are you
probably.
serious? I thought there were like 4.
No,
They come with
dude, this is
Blu-ray,
like the
too.
most complex, convoluted fucking plot line
Oh.
ever.
Then don't even bother. That's fine. I'll never play it, so that's fine. I don't need to know. I mean, I was kind of interested at first, but then, like I said, once I started hearing that it was a stupid, story and everything else, I don't know. Not even. I don't think it even started that way. Tell me this much: like, didn't by like the third or fourth Kingdom Hearts, not spin-offs or whatever, Kingdom Hearts specifically,
There
wasn't it
is
by
no
like the
spin-offs.
third or
But
fourth?
anyway, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever the convoluted, there's 9 games or more thing that you guys were talking about. All I know is this: like, supposedly Kingdom Hearts 3, I think, whatever the newest one, whatever the last Kingdom Hearts game was, supposed to have been like a real total nosedive in quality from a storytelling perspective. Because that guy that I don't like, that Japanese guy who wrote Final
Nomura.
Fantasy VII, Nomura, thank you, yes. Supposedly he took over the writing with like the third or whatever newest Kingdom Hearts game
He's
is,
written
and
them
he made it
all.
really shitty. Okay, then that's the part I don't understand because I whenever like I learned that I don't like this guy because I learned that he wrote FF7, which I didn't like the story in that. He's apparently got a lot of flack for really making the remake of Final Fantasy VII that just came out
So
awful.
here's the thing, Mike.
And yeah,
Here's
I'm
the
almost
thing.
just to complete the sentence. That's all. I know I do this to you all the time. The only other thing that I was going to say is that I've heard that because he also wrote those other things, apparently supposedly he made the last Kingdom Hearts the same in that the storyline is a bunch of like stupid mumbo jumbo about the planet being alive and shit like that. Is that all true? Like, did he
No.
make the last? Okay, go ahead.
So first things first. Nomura didn't write Final Fantasy VII.
I think one of the crosses burned.
All right.
What's our sanity
I heard-
looking like?
I just went into the van to check it. We're at 37% average, and I heard the burning crucifix because we have a sound sensor set up in the room.
I'm gonna go in that general direction, but I'll be ready to run if need be. Although it is exciting to die, so that's fine. I don't care.
So yeah, Nomura is character designer first and foremost.
But didn't
That's
he
what
get
sells
bumped up
himself
to
as.
story
That's
writer
what-
though for 7? I'm almost sure he did. I know he was involved before 7, but I think that 7 was when he first got like creative control.
Like he assisted with the character portraits in 6, I think, and then
Yes.
and then in 7 he was an assistant writer or something like that, which basically just means that I think the lead writer guy wanted to kill off 90% of the cast in Final Fantasy 7, and he went, "Hey, people will hate that," and the guy went, "Okay," and that's Nomura's major contribution to Final Fantasy 7's story. Then the remake, the new people who were put on it wanted to make a completely new story with the characters from Final Fantasy VII, and he said, no, we need it's called remake. We need to put some semblance of the original story in.
Well, I mean, which I totally agree with, but what I read, and what I read could be completely wrong, is that it was the opposite. That he wanted to, keep Final Fantasy VII Remake familiar, but still spice things up and make it new for
Yeah,
new
no,
fans
he
or
didn't like
something.
he was
Did
the
a
one
hunt begin?
who fought to keep things the same,
I think a
and
hunt began. A hunt began.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Yes.
heard a door. Okay, yeah, I've
It
got
should
the
come in,
doors
yes.
to that room closed, so I doubt it would even know that we're in here.
But
But
yeah,
it's good to know, though. Yeah,
as
go
far
ahead.
as I'm
I'm
aware,
sorry.
Nomura was the reason that the Final Fantasy VII remake is as much Final Fantasy VII still as it is, because people like the other people wanted to make it in a completely different direction. He tried to keep it somewhat similar, at least to the original.
That's interesting because all I know is this, and again, I'm not using it to dispute you. I'm just saying what I've read, and I find it interesting that people have said this, especially if it isn't true, which is that like apparently people were excited. Well, the people making these posts specifically were excited about the FF7 remake, but then were totally burnt by the alleged fact that Nomura like got in and did his Kingdom Hearts thing, where he totally ruined the remake, and people are like really bent out of shape about it, and they were saying that it's because he wanted to bring in his own brand of like storytelling nonsense, and when they referenced what that storytelling nonsense was, it was a lot of the stuff I didn't like originally about FF7. So now I don't even know what to think, because
Okay,
you're saying
see
the complete opposite.
the
Average
changes
standing
that
is
were
below
made,
25%, by the way.
the changes that
Wait,
were
sorry.
yeah, go
Wait,
ahead.
we can leave then? Did we complete
Yes.
the? Okay, then we can go.
And thank
Go
God,
ahead,
'cause I
Addy.
gotta
Continue.
piss.
So yeah, the changes made to Final Fantasy VII remake do fit Nomura's MO, but at the same time, it's very toned down and feels like Nomura only did them because he was kind of forced to.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely not disputing your take. I just find it interesting because
but
it goes
yeah,
against what I've read.
so here's the thing: if it was Kingdom Hearts bullshit, which having played genuinely all of the games, like all
Yeah.
of the ones that are not on phones, at least, like if Nomura wanted to bring Final Fantasy VII into just being Kingdom Hearts, then he wouldn't have introduced time travel bullshit. No, he would have just made 90% of the
Time
cast the same
travel.
character.
Yeah, now that I think about it, the time travel was one of the things. I can't remember if it was in
Time
relation to
travel's an
Final
important
Fantasy or
part of
Kingdom
both of those
Hearts.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
that's
travel
what
is a
some of
big
the
part of
people were.
both of those games. Yes.
Okay, yeah, now that hearing the time travel bit again, that I do remember now. That's one of the things that the people complained about.
So
Just really
yeah,
quick before we continue, so Alex can
yeah.
piss. Did we all circle Poltergeist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you too, Alex. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, one second, like I have heard so before the seven remake, or like in the early days that it was released, people said that it was Nomura who did that, and then more and more like statements came out from people working under Nomura that were like, no, we wanted to change the story, and he was like, please don't.
Okay. All right.
so
Interesting.
so
All right.
that's basically it.
I
Final
would give him credit for that if the story for Final Fantasy VII was good.